Thank you for joining us today for another exclusive interview sponsored by Immovet. Help your horses reach their maximum potential with Immovet's line of natural homeopathic products. I'm your host today, Aurelian Dremier. Today we are excited to welcome Ryan Tong, the Director of Deva Racing and co-owner of Imperial Emperor, a rising star in Dubai's racing scene. From impressive victories at Jebel Ali and Meydan to ambitions for the Dubai World Cup Carnival, Ryan's expertise bridges the gap between UK syndicate racing and the Middle East growing racing industry. Join us as we explore his journey, the versatility of Imperial Emperor, and the future of Dubai racing in the global arena. Stay tuned for an engaging and insightful conversation. Well, Ryan, first of all, thank you for joining.
No worries at all.
Great to have you here. So, Imperial Emperor has adapted impressively to Dubai racing with recent wins at Jebel Ali and Meydan. What made you choose this particular horse for your Dubai campaign?
Well, to be fair, his breeding is just exceptional. So when Godolphin do their yearly sale at Meydan in April, I had a short list of horses that I really liked, and the couple of them I saw when I was there, and they probably didn't suit me. So I saw Imperial Emperor, and straight away he had the stamp of Dubai. His dam, got bloodlines to some phenomenal career wins. And with Imperial Emperor, he just stood out at the sale. And I thought for the price and for what we were going to get previously with his form, he was second favourite for the UK Derby as a 3-year-old. So he never made the Derby though, but that just showed how much ability he did show in the UK before he went over to Dubai and raced for Charlie Appleby and Godolphin. And speaking to Bupat, he loves the Dubawis that capitalise on going on the dirt, and that's what he's relished. And those 2 wins have been exceptional.
Excellent, very nice. And the horse pedigree tends to suggest he'll keep improving with age. What are your expectations for Imperial Emperor as he matures, especially given his relationship to champions like Gayat?
Yeah, well, Dubawi's improved with age, and Bupat's the first to say that about the sire, the exceptional sire, and related to Gaia, doing exceptionally well, and the dam Sakova, she was a Group 1 winning mare. So we think he's going to keep improving. He's not been with Bupat long. If you look at it, really, he's been there since April. We've had 2 career wins, over a mile. I think we're going to see more improvement when we step him up in trip. He's actually going to go for the Al Maktoum Group 1 on the 24th of January over 1,900 metres, 1 mile, 1 furlong. The $1 million race there. And I think you'll see a bigger performance again. So, that's the plan. And we'll work back from the Dubai World Cup meeting, whether it's the Godolphin Mile or whether it's the Dubai World Cup. We'll see how he capitalises on 24th of January in the Group 1.
I see. Excellent. And how did the partnership with UAE champion trainer Bupat Simar come about? What made you confident he was the right trainer for Emperor?
Well, I travelled over to Dubai about 4 years ago with a fellow UK trainer who's done exceptionally well in Dubai, Ian Williams, who has had a win at every UK racetrack. So he's done phenomenally well. And we travelled over and we met Bupat. And I saw Bupat as the Beale Stables. What an amazing place that was. And I said to him, well, we should get a horse. And we truly did. And we found Royal Muse, who Royal Muse was our first ever Deva Racing horse over in Dubai. And he was a great horse. He took us to Godolphin Mile. Super Saturday as well, and that's how I linked up with Bupat, and he's been fantastic trainer, and stats tell you all. He's just doing incredibly well.
Definitely, definitely. And given Emperor's versatility on both turf and dirt, what racing plans do you have for him, in the upcoming Dubai World Cup Carnival?
We'll definitely stay on the dirt for now. Is the clock when he won at Meydan last Friday was actually quicker than the Godolphin Mile this year. So the speed and the time, it was just straight away. There's no point going back to the turf. So we'll stay on the dirt, and whether it's the Dubai World Cup or whether it's the Godolphin Mile, we'll see once he goes over a longer trip on the 24th of January in the Almac Tomb Challenge. But long term aim is the Dubai World Cup meeting anyway.
And talking a bit more about Deva Racing itself, Deva Racing works with numerous top trainers across the UK and Ireland. Are there plans to bring more horses, from your roster to Dubai or even other GCC countries?
But we're very lucky. I've got some great owners in Dubai that already have said they want to have a couple more horses for next year. So we're already on the lookout over the next few months to put a couple more syndicates together over there. So if anyone's interested, definitely do email or contact us. But yeah, we are definitely going to expand the banner over in Dubai. And we've got 28 horses across the world. We've got one with Wesley Ward now in the US. So he looks like hopefully he's going to be a nice horse that'll get a Royal Ascot. But I like to go worldwide. I like Deva Racing to share the great racing there is across the world, and Dubai is one of the best. So definitely we'll be going to be using that for full advantage.
Definitely. You mentioned syndicate. How does managing a syndicate horse in Dubai differ from managing one in the UK, especially in terms of keeping owners engaged and informed?
It's very simple, really. They're both very similar. I've got an app called the Racing Manager, which I put all my owners on, and every horse has their own page, and they get notifications each time when a horse runs. If the horse is on the gallops, breeding updates, declarations, entry updates, race replays. So they are full time getting all the updates all the time because it's very important in syndicates. I always truly believe every horse and every owner needs all updates about their horse consistently, because that's all about the experience for the racehorse ownership, and that's hopefully what Deva Racing do.
Definitely. And any sorry, any differences, like major differences between doing that, as I mentioned, in the UK versus doing it in Dubai, maybe?
Well, it's a totally prize money except from Dubai. And Godolphin, we can't have these kind of horses like Imperial Emperor. Godolphin, Sheikh Mohammed didn't put those horses in the sale because they want to boost the whole caliber of racing in Dubai. So that is the biggest thing, really. If Imperial Emperor sold in the UK, I truly believe he would have gone for a lot more. So yeah, it's all about the prize money and the exceptional service we get from the trainers and all the staff at Meydan.
That is very true. And with your experience as a bloodstock agent, what specific qualities would you look for when, selecting horses specifically for the Middle Eastern racing?
I first of all would always look at the pedigree of the horse. Look at the sire, stats of the sire. Have they done well in Dubai and the Middle East?
Sure.
And then also looking at the dam lines and also the siblings of the horse. Then the next bit is then the confirmation when you see it the sales, and they've also got to have the approval of Bupat. If I was choosing a Bupat or whoever trainer it would be in the Middle East, I like to get the trainer's approval first, because two minds are better than one, and I always believe that.
Very true. And your background includes both, hands-on racing experience, but also, like I mentioned, bloodstock expertise. How does this combination help you in planning international campaigns for horses like Imperial Emperors?
Wow, it's I'm still learning and I will always learn. But experience around the world, I've been very lucky. I've bought a Grand National winner, Iron Maximus, who won the Grand National this year, to then Imperial Emperor, who's hopefully going to be Group One quality. It's all about how they're going to adapt, and you choose horses like, for example, Imperial Emperor. He's a horse that looked like he was going to suit Meydan and the dirt. Other horses in the UK, they might be a lower grade horse, so there's actually not really any point of them going over to the Middle East because it's very competitive racing. And also as well, the periods of the racing where it's from November to April, where also in the summer at the flat you can always bring them back in the UK. So it's all a learning experience where we can choose which horses, but that'll soon come over the next couple of years, I'm sure.
Fair enough. And I guess you have to adapt to the situation on a weekly or
Some trainers, would go better for different horses. Some trainers have done well with, say, the siblings or the sire. I believe Bupat knows Dubai so well, and he just has the nick to train.
Excellent. Beyond Dubai, are you exploring racing opportunities elsewhere in other GCC countries for your horses?
Well, we had a horse in Bahrain
Oh, excellent.
year, Duke de Kent, and he gave a great experience over there. Unfortunately, he didn't win, but he gave us a great experience. They looked after us really, really well. The Bahrain authority were just fantastic, and the incentives over there with the prize money, etc., is just phenomenal. So we're always looking to go out to the Middle East and wherever it's going to bring us. It just all depends on the horse, as I say, and but it is expanding to a huge degree.
Excellent. Yeah, the Middle East definitely is a key player in that industry, that's for sure.
Yeah, I totally value for that. Yeah.
Just onto the last question. Given Imperial Emperor's success, has this encouraged you to expand Deva Racing's presence in the Middle Eastern racing scene?
Oh, of course. As I said previously earlier, I've got owners that have already said they want to get involved in the next horse and more horses, and I also had inquiries for new horses, and some of them are always asking if the Imperial Emperor is for sale, but he's not
Oh,
for
wow.
sale.
Not quite yet, I guess.
Well, you can't turn down a big offer. Someone's going to
Well,
offer
that's true.
big.
Fair enough. Excellent. Thank you so much for the interview. That was great.
No worries at all. Thank you for your time.
For sure, for sure. Thank you.